Not my Migos! The Migos out here fighting this shit? Not Quavo! Not Takeoff! No! Migos fighting this shit? This some bullshit. This is some ratchet shit. I ain't coming back. We ain't coming back to Sadie. Hey, no, not Migos! The Migos out here fighting this shit? No!
I was satisfied with fake rap beef until y'all played with my character. Y'all know damn for a fact y'all paid me to do that interview. And I was smiling when it started. For a fact, you know this.
Bitch, what did Akademiks and check it out? Because, yo, listen, man, ain't nobody gonna talk about this, bruh. Really, nigga? Now, here's the thing, right? Yo, Quavo, Takeoff, and of course, the super savage Offset, they combined to form the top 3 goons out of Gwinnett County. That's the Migos. Now, one's actually locked up, that's Offset. But if you guys don't know, man, it's now the anniversary. And how quick a year goes by. It's the anniversary of Quavo getting his chain snatched in D.C. Now, if you guys don't know the whole story to it, you're seeing the video on your screen right now. But what really happened is that the Migos had some problems with Chief Keef. They went to Chirac. They basically performed. They put up videos like, yo, we good anywhere. We could come anywhere. And, of course, Chief Keef could not go back to Chicago because there's a warrant out for his arrest. Now, what ended up happening is a little bit weird and a little bit sketchy because the Migos went to D.C. Of course, Chief Keef got a lot of associates and affiliates in D.C. And basically, the Migos chain got snatched, okay? Now, here's the thing about that, because after that, we saw a bunch of demonic shit happen. We saw Fredo Santana threaten to kill an entire fucking camp. I mean, listen, this was self-incrimination at its fucking finest, okay? I believe he said he was willing to kill them all and do the time, right? Not only that, we saw some incident with GBE Capo and, of course, the Migos and...
You ain't know none of that, boy.
What?
You ain't know none of that, boy. You know it, boy.
All right, what?
You ain't say it, did you? You ain't say it. You ain't say it. You ain't say it.
Listen, man, rest in peace to GBE Capo. But not only that, man, we saw the Migos eventually squash a beef with Chief Keef, but we never really knew what happened with the dudes that originally snatched the chain of the Migos. Now, the Migos did put out a song, right? It was called The Truth, and they basically kind of like explained what happened that night, and they basically said the dudes that did it were kind of suckers, you know what I mean? They kind of tried to set it up and listen, the Migos aren't to be fucked with, right? Now, eventually, the Migos never got their chain back, but they moved on. They got more new chains. They're dabbing like a motherfucker. They're out here winning. Now, they went back to D.C., and they went back to D.C. at a different club. The first time it was at Club Stadium. This time they went back to Club List, right? They was up in there dabbing like a motherfucker. They even performed the song that would dissing the dudes that robbed them in the first place a year ago in their own city, okay? So the niggas from D.C. that robbed them, right? They basically made a diss song to those dudes and performed it in D.C. a year later. Now, you're probably wondering, like, so what the fuck, where the guys that robbed them at, right? Apparently, they tried to go. Okay, those are these guys that say they were legging, and that's when we found out that, listen, D.C.'s really with the shits. They're really testing niggas out here. Remember, they tested Fetty Wap. They tested, of course, the Migos, and then there was some instance with Drake's homies in some club. I believe it was Club Stadium. So, pretty much, that's what happened. Now, the guys who robbed them the year before tried to get up in the club, but the police did not let that happen. They said, listen, man, we're not going to have a round 2 of this shit. Not in our motherfucking club. You're not coming in. And that's a good thing, man.
Big problem. Leaving a bliss. It's a bliss. QC, can you see me?
Listen, I know these guys, I'm not even sure why the problem still even exists. It's been a fucking year. But for whatever reason, I guess problems still exist. But the police did not let homies in, okay? And I think that's good, man. Because, listen, I feel like it's about to head to the point where it's about to be loss of life. Listen, the incident happened. The people who were really mad at each other in the first place, they're cool now. Migos and Chief Keef, they're fucking cool. So why would you guys even risk anything else? Now, of course, the Migos performing that particular song in their city, maybe that could be a problem. But listen, hey, this is what these gangster rappers do. And I'm hoping everybody stays safe, man. I'm a big fan of the Migos. I like Chief Keef, the guys who are coming out and really, or claimed, because everybody self-snitched on himself, okay? You don't got to point nobody out. Niggas is just saying, I did it, okay? The guys who claimed they were involved in the incident, they basically said they were just trying to go back to the party, okay? So we don't know what's going on. And also, man, listen, some of the shit that was so much self-snitching went down. However, the good thing is nobody got hurt. The Migos, I guess you could say, gained some points. But, of course, the guys who was against them the year before, they didn't get in the club. So I'm hoping that this is over with and just everybody move on, man. Move the fuck on. We don't need no loss of life. It's getting to holiday season and everybody should be happy. Get a comment, smash you guys like, definitely subscribe. This is a yearly update on what happened between the Migos and DC. It looks like they're fine now. They went with a hell of a lot of niggas. It's your boy, Akademiks, man. Get a comment, make sure you guys like. I'm out.